Welcome back to another episode of Coffee with the President. Today I'm joined by Sister Joan Scanlon, Coordinator for Dominican Ministries. Sister Joan, welcome and thanks for making time.
Well, I'm happy to be here.
I think about the work that you and your colleagues are responsible for, and really in my mind, I mean, it is so essential to our charism, to the ethos that really defines Albertus Magnus College. And maybe as we get started, talk a little bit about that work.
Primarily, my work in Dominican Ministries is really to ensure that the four pillars of Dominican life that are so important to us, study, prayer, community, and service, get enfleshed here at Albertus, that it's not just words in our mission statement, but that it's alive and it's coursing through the ethos of the students here. So that's my ministry, and it's also my great challenge here.
Truly, the distinctiveness of Albertus Magnus College really emanates from that Dominican charism and our heritage that dates back, of course, 800 years to Dominic, but really from the first days of this college in 1925, those pillars and the values that they represent have defined an Albertus Magnus College education. Last year, in the inauguration week, we instituted the Day of Service, and so our second annual Day of Service is fast approaching on Saturday, April 6th, and I know that you've been gracious enough to provide us with oversight and coordination of that event this year, but let's talk a little bit about it. I mean, what do we have in store with our second Day of Service?
The Service Day originated with your inauguration, and that was a huge endeavor because we wanted to get 1,925 persons committed to service, and we far exceeded that. This year is going to be a little bit more modest. We're sort of focusing on, since it's April, Earth Day cleanups, and we will also have some other service projects that can be done indoors. We're looking forward to it. It'll be 9 to 12, followed by lunch, and I guess I can say this, I hope, that the ice cream ambulance truck is going to come back. Now, that was a big hit last year.
That was a big hit.
And then the women's softball team will be playing a game right on our new field. And we hope to have some other games and activities for children.
What else should we share about the event?
What's most important is what happens to the students. They realize what a joy it is to be of service. Service then becomes a lifestyle, a commitment. They begin to internalize this experience of service. To me, that's what's most important.
When I see our students involved like that and out in the community, I just think that the work that you are doing and your colleagues, and really our whole community, we bring forward these opportunities for our students, younger and older alike, to get involved and to give back.
I've gone to have a blood draw at a local place, and the person doing the blood draw said, "Oh, I'm an Albertus alum." And I just say, "I'm from Albertus," and then they start talking about what a wonderful experience it's been. And there are people out there giving service on a day-to-day basis.
Well, Sister, as I said, I am grateful for your willingness to coordinate this year's Day of Service, and I thank you for all of the good work you do in advancing our mission and our ministry's efforts. So this wraps up another episode of Coffee with the President, and I look forward to being with you again soon. Thank you.